the eyes front, which is achieved with no word of command given.
Escort for the colour will advance by the left. Quick march!
Subaltern gives the order. And the familiar tune of the British Grenadiers, arranged by Jacob Cappy. The escort marching off with pride and purpose, on its way to take possession of the colour. And as we enjoy the escort on the move, Ben, it's worth thinking about the logistical problems they've had in recent months.
Yes, it is, Hugh. I remember the year that we did it in 2009. We started our first rehearsal on the 27th of April in order to get us properly prepared for today. And of course, the Scots Guards, being based in Catterick, have had to move to Purbright, where they've conducted their rehearsals over the last 6 weeks or so. And I'm sure they're very much looking forward to returning to North Yorkshire in the coming week.
The escort will stop some 20 paces from the colour party. The music stops, they'll be ready for that transfer to take place.
Escort for the colour in open order. Right! Dress! Last band will retire! About! Turner!
Senior Director of Music, Graham Jones, moving through the band to the front, ready for this next phase to begin.
Guards! Turn! Chains! Arms! Load! Arms!
Regimental Sergeant Major Warrant Officer 1 Ali Mackenzie marching from the rear of the escort. He'll be collecting the ensign. Lieutenant Tom Ogilvie on his way, and they will then go and collect the colour. Ali Mackenzie, who when he was an instructor at Sandhurst had as one of his cadets Officer Cadet Wales, now Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, who's here today of course as one of the Royal Colonels.
Escort to the colour! Present arms! Escort to the colour! Loud! Arms!
The Ensign, Sergeant Major resume their positions with the escort. Interesting to note, of course, the Escort for the Colour previously has now become the Escort to the Colour, ready for that trooping to take place.
Escort to the colour! Change! Arms! Escort to the colour will advance by the centre! Slow march!
The escort advances in slow time. The tune is Escort to the Colour, arranged by Lieutenant Colonel Richard Ridings. Mesmerising manoeuvre, the spin wheel, performed by the mass bands, allowing them to change direction while keeping the same formation. It's a bit of a miracle. Among those enjoying the spectacle, Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge. Escort forming into line. Very soon the band will cut out, and then we'll be ready for the formal trooping to begin. Every eye on the parade ground, trained on the colour. So to the tune of the Grenadiers Slow March, the escort does its prime duty today. And the young guardsman chosen to carry the colour, to troop it down the ranks, is Lieutenant Tom Ogilvie. He was commissioned into the Scots Guards in December 2009. He deployed to Afghanistan last year. Certainly conscious of his family's military heritage. His great-great-uncle, Sir Gilchrist Ogilvie, served with the Scots Guards. He lost his life in the Great War. Very proud moment for Tom and his family, including his mother, Helen, who's in the stands today. Colour presented by the Queen at Windsor back in 2002. That was the year of the Golden Jubilee, of course. Battle honours include the Falkland Islands, 1982, and Tumbledown Mountain, because 8 members of the battalion lost their lives. 41 were wounded in that battle. Ben, it's important, really important, to underline the significance of the colour today.
I think it is, Hugh. In many ways, its origins are rather old-fashioned, but today I always think its relevance is as strong as ever, in the sense it is the manifest representation of the contribution of a particular regiment to the history of the British Army. And it's interesting to reflect, when you look at it, the battle honours that have seen the Army adapt and to change to the differing circumstances, to the nature of conflict required at that specific time. And there's a history and a great story behind each one of those battle honours, which we're enormously proud of. Equally, I think that the medals are an interesting reflection on all that has been done by the British Army in the last 2 decades, really. I was first on this parade in 1992, and most Guardsmen on parade had a single medal in from their contribution to Northern Ireland, of course, and now many soldiers on parade have numerous medals, really reflecting the huge amount of conflict the Army's been involved in and the contribution these soldiers have all made.
Escort to the colour will advance. Left, turn. Escort to the colour. Change. Arms. Escort to the colour. Three hands. Out. Guard. Slow. Household Cavalry. Take post. Quick march. Numbers 1 to 5 guards will retire. Arm out. Turn.